Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. What's the time there?
Why?
What's the time? 4 o'clock in the morning.
4 o'clock a.m.
Do you work with US-based clients or anything like this that you're up so early, or working for us that you're up early, or
Yes, yes. Maximum
no?
time, I wake up midnight and sleep at morning.
No, thank you for everything you do. Um, hey, great that we got the campaign live.
Yeah.
So yeah, take me through it just a little bit in terms of like, because I'm having a look at it now. Obviously I go on the campaign level in the ad account. Do you want me to share my screen? Does that make it easier or?
Sure, sure. I don't see it. Please, you can
Yeah.
share your screen.
I just so I've got a bit of an idea of basically what you've done. So I can see here you've got one campaign, VC-lead, VC standing for video or
Yes, video conversion, and
yep.
our goal is set. It's just not just a name.
Yep. I can see here you're on $70 a day.
Yes.
I'm happy to increase that. I understand that you're probably just wanting to keep it little just to make sure that things are working and then we can probably increase it. Is that what your plan was?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then yeah, okay. I can see obviously
Our adult account is new, and also they are trying to, as much as acquisition, the AI is working for that, and they are trying to, I already targeted the people, targeting basis. If you want to see, you can there see that.
yeah, I did see that. How do I find that? Um how do I actually check that out? Like where the actual I'll click on
You,
here and
you
go
you need to go tools and setting, then the audience library, upper tools and
here.
setting. Yes, this audience.
So there's an audience in here basically, broad
The,
peoples of
yes,
Australia.
but yes, I make it. One subject is.
Okay, cool. So you're basically targeting all these people. Just so you're aware, and the demographics down here, okay. Just so you're aware too, I can go all the way to 54. I see what you've done there.
And
I yeah,
30 is not available here. After 35 is. I select is 35. 30
yeah,
is not. That's a 35. But
yeah.
you mentioned me 30.
Yeah, that's right. Well, obviously, yeah, we'll have to go 35 to
But
54.
but
It's
not
it's
option.
prime.
Yes, but not option here 30. So that's why
No, that's
I said
fine.
okay.
Just so you're aware, the product that I'm selling is every single person in Australia is eligible. You know what I mean? So as
Okay.
much as we put in like retirement planning, retirement, self-managed super, and things like this, yeah, I would probably say that's more of like a keyword interest.
Okay.
Whereas when I look at like Meta, I
Okay.
literally all I want is like age Australia wide.
Yes.
That's it. And
Okay.
that's what I classify as a broad audience.
Yes.
Whereas this here is probably more of for me personally, it's more of an interest-based targeting, people that are
Yes.
interested in retirement, things like this.
Yes.
So we can go more broad than this if you want to. Like we can literally just put, you know, whether you want household income or not. But I'm happy just to, even strip this back and just have people targeted in Australia with an age and gender. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay.
Because it means also too, because the product that I'm selling
Yeah.
is to do with superannuation, which are you familiar with what superannuation is in Australia? Like the pension?
Okay.
Do you have the pension in Bangladesh?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so everybody has a pension fund in
Yes.
some way, shape, or form. If you have a job, you sign up and get a pension.
Okay.
Um, like you put money away. So my income that I get, and this is how it works in Australia, is when I have a job
Yeah.
and I say I want to get employed by this workplace,
Okay.
as when I sign up to the job, the workplace says, tell us your super fund so the employer can make your super contributions into your super fund. And in Australia, by law, employers have to pay 11% of your annual income
Okay.
into a super fund, which is for retirement. And I can't touch that till I retire. So
Okay.
over the course of 40 working years, I'll retire with a large sum of money, which means I'll use my super to maintain my retirement lifestyle and not rely on the pension, which is the government. Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand.
Yep. So
So
the reason why I wanted to tell you that is because anybody that's working or has had a job or something in some way, shape, or form, every single Australian, believe it or not, has a superannuation fund. So that's who we're targeting. So the ads that I have really applies to every single Australian citizen over the age of 30 and below the age of 58, basically. So that's why I was like, as good as what these retirement planning and, life events and things are, um, I can go more broad than that. I don't have to go more of like a keyword selection, which that kind of looks like.
okay,
So yeah, I can go even broader,
okay, I
which is
understand. I understand.
yeah. But
Okay,
that's good for you to know. It's good for you to know so we can help optimize this better.
okay, sure. So right now this campaign is going on this base targeting base. Another campaign which I want set up. This will be, I will set up broadly. Then another campaign I will set up the keyword basis. I will
Yes, great.
campaign three campaign. Then let's see which campaign is performance good. Okay.
Yeah, because I think a good way, I think you can run two keyword based campaigns. You
Okay.
can run a keyword based campaign based on just generic keywords like
Which
super fund,
yes,
pension.
which is you already give it to me. Yeah.
Yep. And then in there, I also put competitor super funds. So this is a super fund like Australian, and I put these in here, Australian super. So we can actually, how you do like in some cases you would run like a competitor's Google AdWords
Yes, I
campaign.
know. This is a PPC campaign, pay per click or search campaign. People says.
Yeah, so that there specifically is a PPC, but this brand here, see how you've got Vanguard Australia?
Yeah.
So what they're doing is they're targeting the keyword Australian super
Yeah.
and, you know, running their brand under Australian super. So the goal for these guys here, they're running like what's called a competitor's keyword campaign
Yes.
where we can run our campaign based on other people's superannuations. And I think in the Fiverr list, um, I sent you,
Yes, you send me the keywords.
yeah, but I wanted to make sure that you got because I want to split test. Like I don't want to put these, like I was kind of hoping maybe we just run, and this is your case here. Do we just run, yeah, see these ones here? Australian Super Fund names, Host Plus, Australian Super, CBUS, Rest, Australian Retirement Trust. Like based on your expertise, should we run a separate campaign just on competitors' keywords, or would you just combine all these keywords in one
For
campaign?
for a YouTuber's campaign, or you were looking for me the PPC's campaign for this keyword?
So these keywords here, like these are just generic keywords, like
Yes.
super performance, super fund, things
Okay.
like that. And then
Okay.
and then these are actual competitors, like
Yeah.
other super funds. So when someone
Yeah.
Googles Australian super,
Yeah.
hopefully our ad appears and says, "Hey, you can probably switch to a better performing super fund, whatever it might be." And we're kind of trying a different strategy. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I understand. Now I say to that. On a YouTube advertising, we are running on right now YouTube advertising, okay? But you show me the PPC advertising. So with this keyword, I will run for YouTubers or run PPC ads.
Well, I was like, my question was,
Yeah.
I still want to just run on YouTube, which is video, no PPC, but
Okay.
can I run like can I run a new
Yes.
campaign targeting
Yes.
the keywords of
Sure.
competitors?
Sure.
That's
For
basically that's what I'm asking you to
yes.
do is
Yes.
break down the segment of we got one campaign here, which is, as broad as possible,
Yes.
gender,
Okay.
age, location.
Yeah.
And then we'll run another campaign, which is like, maybe it's your interests and demographics of retirement planning, things that you've put in there.
Sure. Sure.
Either we run another campaign, which is specifically just on the keywords of,
Sure.
super fund,
Sure. Sure.
superannuation,
Sure. I can do
and
it. It will be
and
the
then
PPC campaign. It
and
will
then,
not. Also, what I say. Also, if we are targeting the keyword on for YouTube advertising, then somebody are searching YouTube, they will show our ad. As well as we can set up another campaign for specifically PPC campaign where I research some many keywords about, or research about your computer keywords and put it all in you know on the keyword section, and a specific targetly Google. When somebody searches in Google from Australia, they will show our ad and retarget to our website on everything, see that, and do our leads.
Okay.
Okay.
So, the last thing I just want to ask you, Mia, is how can I confirm? Because, like I said before, like in Google Tag Manager, I've got that funnel submission, on our funnel that basically says we've made a conversion. It tracks back and where is it? Super performance review. Um, yeah, this funnel submission, I believe, is a way for us to kind of say, this happens and triggers. When does it trigger? When we complete, the form. So I asked my developer,
Yeah.
you know, what event actually fires, and it's this, obviously funnel submission. And there's a lot of other tags in here that for all these other reasons, but I just want to make sure, like, for these here, is the goal you referencing that same funnel submission that actually fires? Because what I just need to make sure is,
Yes.
for example, I've got meta traffic
Yeah.
going through at the moment, and I've already generated today 50 conversions from Facebook. And I
Okay.
just need to make sure that if someone clicks on our ad,
Yeah.
from my understanding, there's a little, URL parameter that goes through the URL that Google refers to manage a conversion, or, the same way that Google Analytics kind of tracks, okay, this person came from a Google click or organic traffic or whatever it might look like.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that my meta conversions doesn't come
Yes.
across to here and they add towards these ads, which may warp the stats. Does that make sense?
Yes. I understand. You are looking for a parameter link.
Yeah, I'm basically looking for a way that, even for this ad here, view asset details, like, I understand that it goes to, like, is there like a test URL? Is there a way that I can test a conversion? I can run through the form, do a test submission, and then it comes across back into our dashboard and says, yep, we've tracked the conversion successfully. Is there a way that you can do that?
Test conversion. Basically, if we need to do test again, and right now it's not possible without showing the advertising. Without showing the advertising, we cannot click it. And if we cannot click it, and it will be not counted at Google conversion.
Because, yeah, the only reason why I say this is, like, how do I know that we're going to track a conversion from this? Like, how are you certain that,
Okay,
now
right.
that the ad's live, like, how,
Yes.
how did you know that we were actually tracked the conversion successfully? We're going to
Yes.
set the ad live? Because normally what I do in Meta and TikTok is we set up the pixel, we
Yes.
fire a test conversion, we
Yes.
see it tracking successfully,
Yes.
and then we,
It will show the other platform are showing live. So that's why when Google, you know, the recent conversion, no recent conversion, when the your developer is tested, which is you tracked here and which one which need to do tracked here. That
yeah.
time he mentioned him my if you go at GTM, I will show you if you never mind. uh, DT funnel submission, G for conversion F. Okay, I don't understand here, he's not
Yeah, no,
mentioned
that's
here.
he hasn't put it quite,
If he
realistically
mentioned
as.
here if he mentioned here is easily, G conversion tag, then I can understand easily, but don't see here G conversion tag any name.
Let me have a look at the trigger.
Sir C funnel HP From submission from.
See,
Okay,
see for
no.
this here.
Okay,
See for this here. See how I've got like Facebook lead event
yes,
fires when this triggers, and we send all this data back to the Facebook pixel.
yes.
So, yeah.
Mr. David, I understand that. Now, we cannot test it right now. If we need to do it's working or not, then we again go back to developer to see the Google GTM and go again live preview mode. Then the conversion is fired. Then we can understand easily what is going on fire.
All right. Do you want me to do that then? Go to preview. Because I'd rather work it out now and make
Yeah.
sure that we got it right.
Okay.
Let me just make a change on my end. You probably can't see my screen. Just 1 second.
Sure.
This is my CRM. I'm basically just turning off the campaign. So when I put a test submission in, I'll share my screen so you can see it now on my window. Pardon me, can you see? So this is got the GTM debug up here.
Yes.
So as you can see here, um, crap.
The last page is
So
a thank you page.
so this is not the thank you page yet. So see how it's like funnel step.
Okay. First step.
So I want to make sure we have a look at this because at the end of the day, it hasn't appeared yet, like the funnel submission. So where am I? Here I am. So I'm going to enter in my code now, 3696,
Verify.
verify, click history, funnel step, history change, funnel submission. See there?
Yes. Funnel submission. Okay.
So that fires at the end of the form. And when I'm at the end of the form, I also appear on the thank you page as well.
Okay.
So that event there is the event that we need to track a conversion on for our Google Ads. So that's why
Okay.
I was like,
Okay.
so I'll
Okay.
just close
Just a
this
minute. You just click here and show me the variable and show me the data there.
here, data tag.
Yes. Funnel submission. DT funnel submission. Even is equal funnel submission. Everything is fine. Funnel
Just one
submission.
second, Mia. I just want to turn this back on because I've got a live campaign. I just want to make sure that any leads that come through, look at that, I already had one lead come through. See, like for example, today on this campaign, I've already generated 58 leads, which is great because in Google Ads, none of those have tracked towards a conversion. But going back to this was the importance of, why I wanted to make sure that we had the correct conversion goal tracked because,
Yes,
yeah.
that's very important.
What do you want to see? Show less.
Whole submission, firing tag. I want to see, if we are click on the data layer, uh, can you click on the funnel submission data layer here, the variable, then the data layer?
Where's that? Oh,
Is
yep.
that, yeah. Now I want to see the Google Tag Manager code here, which is the Google Tag Manager conversion ID, and the conversion level will be fired if the
So you want to have a look at the tag
mm,
for funnel submission?
yes, funnel submission tag.